Hey, what's going on, guys? Madden Doctor back here, bringing you a money play out of the single back jumbo. I'm going to be updating the single back jumbo. I did post a little mini scheme earlier in this Madden season, so make sure you go ahead and watch that video first. That's kind of the intro, I guess. But the play we're going to be breaking down today is the PA tight end cross out of the single back jumbo. This is a money play, guys. As with all money plays, use them to get yourself out of clutch situations. You know, this isn't a play you're going to want to run every single play. You know, it's definitely something you want to keep in your back pocket for the right situation. And then if your opponent can't stop it, then of course you can keep going back to it. We're running this against a cover 3. So you got the single high look there. The route that we're going to be looking at first is the this wide receiver on the left-hand side on his corner route. It's a unique corner route. You can face catch this, so that's what we're going to be looking at. You see where he is in the break. You're going to want to throw the ball just as he gets into his break. Not any sooner, not any later. So you're going to have to practice this to get the timing down. So we get a nice little user catch there on the sideline. Let's go ahead and check this out. So you can see there, he's coming upfield. He breaks, and then just as he breaks, I go ahead and release that ball. What I really like about this route is look at the separation that he has against that deep blue defender. I mean, that's, an easy 3 yards for a nice user catch. A lot of times you can make this user catch and break a tackle and you have a touchdown. So basically you're isolated one-on-one with a deep blue zone. I know a lot of the face catches this year that you have position, but that defender's right on you, so guys will start spamming the strip button and knock the ball out. But on this play, even if he was right on him, you look at the defensive back's animation, how he's moving back, there's no way he's going to be able to spam R1 and knock that ball out. So it takes some timing, but once you get it, you can get that nice, easy catch for some easy yards. The way I do it is I cancel the play action. You can block the running back too, whatever you guys want to do. And then as he gets into his break, I fire a bullet pass. I hold L2, click on, and make a catch. So right there, I was too late on that. And then, so that cornerback was able to get position and make the interception there. So that was a good example how I was too late into that. I was too early in that spot. Okay. And I was right on time in that spot on that play. Let's go ahead and do it again. Bullet pass LT. And sometimes that'll happen. I am in practice mode. I'm running this over and over. I get the nice animation for a nice user catch. Let's go ahead and play around with this. Let's do press coverage. Let's try underneath, shading underneath. Let's see what we got there. So I was still able to get the user catch. That's the defense going to the extremes. Pressing and then going underneath coverage with a deep blue zone right there. I mean, you're absolutely playing with fire. So right there, we're able to get the nice animation and a user catch. So that is a deadly play. So if you are spamming that, or you hit that a couple times, you're going to see, a lot of times you're going to see man coverage. So let's go ahead and rotate. Let's play this against man coverage. Let's cancel play action. We read man. There's a bump on the left. We're able to hit this tight end on the crossing route deep down the field on the right-hand side for a nice gain. That route destroys man coverage. Let's look at the other tight end route. If they go ahead and they use that one. The tight end ran into a bunch of people off the line. Sometimes you will see that. So that guy will get open. Let's see if he doesn't run into anyone like a freaking retard. Yeah, don't throw that corner out against man coverage, as I did right there. So this is really starting to piss me off because the tight end. There we go. He gets a nice release. Man coverage again. Go, got it. He gets open. So really, you know, if you have user defender, he's gonna have to pick one. All right, let's go back to cover 3 here. We're gonna be looking at a little rollout pass out of this play. What we're gonna do is we can fade the tight end, and then this is key. We're gonna take the tight end on the right-hand side. We're gonna motion him out half a step, and we're gonna roll out. That time it didn't work out. The guy dumbed out. It works better in game mode. So we have nice blocking, and we're able to hit that tight end on a nice rollout pass. If you're able to roll out, those zones will crash down, and especially against a cover 3, you're gonna have lots and lots of space. So you're able to fit that one in there. I don't think I faded the tight end on that one. Right, let's go ahead and fade the tight end. And as you guys can see, you definitely want to practice that too. If they start, say you have contains on, let's try it against contains. So if they do have contains, you see how it's really going to seal off the contains there. The zone's played it a little bit better. So we have, let's go contains again. That time we didn't fade the tight end, I forgot. But that would have been wide open. Just remember to fade the tight end. But look in here, we have the defensive end on a contain, and that contain runs right into our double team. Like that, enabling us to roll out. That flat zone crashes down on us immediately. So, and if I had put that tight end on the fade route, then that deep blue would have been occupied for an easy 20, 30 yards. It's kind of unique because they're not going to be expecting that because we are attacking the left side of the field. Let's go ahead and do contains. Let's just blitz the linebacker on the right-hand side. You might see this if you do abuse it. This will do a pretty good job of shutting down the rollout. I guess it didn't. It's a freaking game sometimes, man. There we go. That's what we want to do. Okay. Fade the tight end. Motion him. So we still get a nice seal off, even when they blitz a linebacker. So just be wary of that, guys, especially like against a 3-4 front. A lot of times that linebacker will come screaming off the edge. So recognize that. If they do have a tendency to blitz that guy off the edge, if they do suspect a rollout, because you will take a sack. So, you know, use your head using this play. The third way we're gonna run this, we can just run this stock. We can just make our reads in zone. Click down, made a bad catch there. So you can look for the crossing routes. Someone will get open at some point. Let's try it again. Because everyone's just kind of running into each other. So, you know, we're able to find a nice hole in zone against that. That's another way to run this. Now we're going to be looking at a nice makeshift screen out of this.
14, Friday.
I know it is 3 adjustments, but it's pretty deadly. Flat the left tight end. We're going to slant circle. That's that outside right tight end. And we're going to put the running back in a swing route. And my blocks seal up nice. And there I go. Get a nice, what I get, about 45-yard gain out of that. Off a drag route. So I get a nice seal off again. And I'm able to get nice yards. Yeah, I get a cleaner release. So blocks didn't set up amazing on that one. Let's try it again, just so you guys can see this is pretty consistent. Right there, I was able to get 5 yards just on a simple drag route. Yeah, Lynch dumbed out there, but you guys get the point. I mean, especially with a lot of guys nowadays, you're going to see shading over the top. Those linebackers will drop back even more, creating even more space. So what I do is I like to bullet pass lead down this this drag route. I get my, there we go. We have a nice hole in the zone, so I'm able to catch. I get a nice block there on the edge, and I'm able to turn that up for a positive gain. So a lot of times your blocks will seal up even nicer. Let's run this one more time.
18.
And we're able to hit the the user catch on that. So if they are trying to user the screen, let's go ahead and pass commit. I'm gonna do over top, shading over the top.
19.
At the time it didn't work out so hot. Over the top shading.
18.
If Luke Wilson stopped running into his guys. See, everyone kind of drops back a little bit more, and that screen will still work. Let's go underneath. You know, this might be the only thing that'll slow it down. We still get our blocks that seal up going around. And also too, like, be wary of holding turbo, because that's immediately what you want to do. Like, I do the same thing. Because you're going to want to hold turbo as soon as you catch the ball. If you do that, defenders will start flying out their blocks and running toward you. So just use it wisely. Let's run it again. You can run this flipped as well. The user catch won't work as well to the right side of the field, especially with Richard Sherman there. But we're still able to get it. We totally just abused the cornerback animation there for a touchdown. So again, run this against all different types of coverages, guys. Man coverage, zone coverage. Let's look at, you could play with it against cover 2. We take a sack there, but we did have guys open. Let's look at a cover 2. We had a guy open against cover 2, so lab it against that. Lab it against the blitz. It is a really good play. So hope you guys like.